Welcome to the first edition of CJFL Spotlight for the 2016 season, catching up with the starting quarterback for the Okanagan Sun, Foster Martens. Your first year in junior football. You were at the University of Manitoba. What was that like? Why go to University of Manitoba?
For one, it was close to home. It was the hometown university.
Yeah.
Coach Dobie, he recruited me fairly late in the recruiting season, so he and I clicked really well. We have a really good relationship, so that was one big thing. Their facilities were really nice, and it was just a really good fit for me there, and so that was one of the reasons why I chose UMass.
And then why come to junior?
For one thing was playing time for sure. I was behind Teo Dizar, who's he actually played the Sun for the Sun in the past, and he's an excellent quarterback. And so coming here offsets my eligibility a little bit, so I can have an opportunity to hopefully play CIS after this, but I just missed the game experience.
Yeah. Has it always been football for you? I'm a Manitoba guy. You must play hockey.
I actually didn't.
No.
I was straight football from grade 4 since I was 9 years old. So football and baseball were the two sports I played the most. So once I got a little bit older, then I had to choose which one. Once spring football and baseball kind of interfered a little bit, and to try to save my arm a little bit too. I was pitching and playing quarterback, and so it started to take a toll on my arm.
Yeah. Has it always been quarterback? Did you ever dabble in defensive side?
I did actually.
Yeah.
I only started playing quarterback in high school. It was my grade 10 was the first year that I tried out. Yeah. In the past, I kind of bounced around like running back. I actually played DB for a while, and then.
Were you any good?
No, not really. That's kind of why I switched. I realized, I didn't have quite the legs for it when I was going to high school, so I wanted to switch to something that I was a little bit more comfortable in. And so, I gave quarterback a shot.
What do you do off the football field when you're not planning for a game, watching film, thinking football? What's Foster Martens doing?
I'm a pretty relaxed guy. I definitely try to give my body a rest. I have a lot of good friends back home in Manitoba, so I usually spend a good chunk of time with friends, and keep it relaxed.
Are we going to see you on your phone? Are you a Pokemon Go guy?
I'm not.
You're not?
No.
Good for you.
I've somehow resisted. I know. Yeah. I don't have quite the data for that anyway, so it would cost me quite a bit.
If you could be a season ticket holder, any team, any sport in the world for 1 year, money no option, what season ticket would you hold?
I would be a San Diego Chargers season ticket holder. I've been a fan for a number of years. Since I was in about grade 5, I started following the Chargers. So if I have no money included, I would fly down for games, catch a game, and fly back. But that's a bit of a long shot.
Do you feel there's a little Phillip Rivers in your game?
Actually, yeah. Not always the most mobile. That's been one thing that kind of coincides between the two. I'd like to think my throwing motion is a little bit more in tune than his. He's got that sidearm sling a little bit, but obviously I'm wearing 17 again here. I wore that in high school too. So he's been a guy. His leadership and his passion has always been fun to watch.
One thing people don't know about you is what?
I actually I've worked a lot in the trades. I did in high school. I was a building construction major. I've done framing. I did electrical for 3 or 4 months before I came here. And right now I'm actually working with one of the coaches doing some general contracting. So I've kind of had my foot in the door in most of the trades here, so I could work my way to hopefully build a house start to finish. But got a few more things to learn yet.
We'll get to know you, and good luck this year.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Foster Martens, the quarterback of the Okanagan Sun in this CJFL Spotlight.